Hollywood.
The dramatic thriller Miranda's Victim unravels the groundbreaking legal case that forever altered the landscape of the American justice system.
Mr. Miranda, a girl was grabbed on 7th Street on Saturday night, right around the same time that you got out of work. Can you describe the man?
Number one looks like him.
Tell me everything, and don't leave anything out.
You know, I'm sitting here, it's COVID, I got nothing to do, all right, nowhere to go. Very depressing time. The TV's on in the background, and I'm hearing somebody read somebody's Miranda rights on a TV police show.
In TV shows and movies, you always hear somebody being read their Miranda rights, and you have no clue what that means.
I was actually very surprised that this story that I was reading was 100% real.
Promise I'm gonna put this guy in jail for a long time.
The jury has found you guilty as charged.
Now, Miranda is a bad guy. We saw that he voluntarily confessed. The problem was he did not know his Fifth Amendment right to not confess or to a right to an attorney.
Can you get me out of here?
I believe I can.
Aren't you gonna ask me if I'm guilty? I'm far more interested in why you signed that confession.
This story is told through the point of view of Patricia Weir, who brought Ernesto Miranda to justice and made him, you know, basically pay for his crimes.
The man's as guilty as sin.
The issue is whether this defendant's confession should have been allowed in evidence.
It was coercion, plain and simple.
There was not an attorney present.
When I found her in New York, her family had no knowledge about what was going on. She kept it a secret, and she was very reluctant to come forward.
Her kids and grandkids had no idea she was attached to such an important case in American history.
And then that's how this collaboration began, with the real Patricia sitting down and for the first time ever out loud, telling the whole experience.
The cases before us raise questions.
What if they say he's not guilty?
The Supreme Court might make us retry him.
The writer of the script, George Colbert, and Michelle Danner, who's the director, do a really amazing job at showing what it was like to be a woman in the 50s or 60s and coming forth with this kind of information and what it does to your social life, what it does to your safety, what it does to how people view you.
In 1963, with the pressures of the society and what it was like to be a young girl, she was 18 years old, with her whole life ahead of her, and everybody telling her, you know, stay quiet and don't speak your truth. It was particularly courageous of Patricia Weir.
My character is, you know, speaking from that perspective. This has already happened to you. Let's not have your life be ruined further. And luckily, Patricia was brave enough to say, I have to be the voice of change.
Miranda did not request counsel, therefore, we reverse.
And being locked away is the only thing that lets me sleep at night.
Now, we figured it's about time. It's 60 years, and that we know the whole story and we not hide it.
The goal is that if something so horrific happens to you, to really have the strength, you know, to find that courage, to speak the truth and try and get justice.
Now, kind of like revisiting it and like standing in the forefront and be like, yes, I did it. That is just like a whole new level of courage and bravery.
I think it's important for people to get educated on this thing that like most of the world doesn't really know about.
Mr. Miranda, our justice system has afforded you every privilege, every protection. Hey! This is a courtesy not extended to your victim.
Made in Hollywood.
Hey guys, thanks for checking out this video. We want to know, what would you have asked? Let us know in the comments below. And if you liked this video, don't forget to hit the like button. And as always, for more videos like this, hit the MIH TV logo right here. And for the next awesome video, click right there.